What's going on, everybody? Jackson Wilkie here with the YouTube Agents. In this video, in this live segment, I open up everything to you guys, all questions about YouTube and growing YouTube channels. So whether it has to do with shooting videos, cameras, whether it has to do with keyword research, editing videos, uploading videos, titles, tags, descriptions, metadata, you name it, I cover it all. And especially for real estate professionals and business entrepreneurs, this is duplicatable and replicatable across any business platform. So YouTube's absolutely looked at. Moved down here to sunny Houston, Texas, and it's a competitive market here. Competitive as hell, but that doesn't deter me. It's see me and hear me. But recent news, my family traveled over to Bozeman, Montana. We partnered up with an agent in Bozeman, Montana. So I flew out and kicked it off there. We shot a ton of videos, traveled all around. So we'll be starting that channel, as well as Reno, Nevada. We partnered with another agent. So what those partnerships look like is people reach out to us and they're just like, you know what, YouTube's a beast. I want it. I know it can help me do 20, 40, 60 transactions a year, but it's a lot of freaking work. So they join under us at EXP, and it's the most incredible cloud brokerage of all time. That allows us to really get a ton of incentive to go in and fly in and help. And then if I come in, we're going to split a lot of those deals 50-50 to start until we have a bunch of guidelines set up to where you'll end up getting full cap of your deals. So we will remove ourselves after certain guidelines. So if you ever want more information on that, there we go. Finally, someone commented. I just wanted to make sure you guys could see me, hear me. More information on that, you can always email me, jackson@theyoutubeagents.com. I want to take 2 seconds though. And again, this is for you guys. Any questions you have, I know you guys are all growing yourselves. What have been your pain points? Or even just comment things that are working for you, some wins, some reach outs, any questions that you have. I don't care what it is, what your question is about YouTube for your business, for real estate. I want to answer that. Lastly, I want to talk about something we're going to start going quarterly with the boot camps. We do a boot camp, and it is 3 days of pretty intense training, from going to Google and starting it to going to YouTube and starting your channel, all the way till the final upload process and everything in between. So there's been a lot of you guys who've taken the boot camp. You guys can comment on how good or how not good it was. But that boot camp is coming up this Sunday. Do not miss it, because we're only going to be doing these quarterly now. So right there in the chat is the link to the boot camp. We are trying to as well. We got living in Dallas. We got Darius. Oh, we got Long Beach. What's up, Jay? Keep up the good work coming. Hoping to connect with you about SEO services you provide on your website. Heck yeah, man. I'm here for you. We got you covered. Anything YouTube. So the boot camp too is for you go-getters out there. If it's going to be too much work for you, we have the agency in place to do it. As maybe Darius and some of these other people can contest. It's a lot of freaking work to do this. So I'm doing it with multiple channels all across the entire United States, and man, it's a lot of freaking work. But we do have a boot camp, and people who follow the boot camp from start to finish, I guarantee you, if you do what we teach you, you will be getting business from your YouTube channel 100% free. So that boot camp is starting this Sunday. It's already well sold out. I mean, there's not sold out. There's a lot of spots already sold, so I don't know how many are left. You might want to get in there early. And we are also looking, like I said, I just came back from Montana, just came back from Reno, Nevada. We've got channels. We're going Phoenix. We got, Tennessee. We're all over the place growing this. And honestly, with the amount of money we're making per channel, our goal is to make $1 million each. I hate talking like this, but it's the honest to God truth. Jesse and I, our goal, 13 partner YouTube channels. Right now we got about 5 or 6. With 13 of them, that allows us to grow and make $1 million each. And then each channel partner will make, they make more off their channel than we do. We just take our little splits, but that's crazy to me of how life-changing YouTube is. Like in Nobody was teaching this to me. I had to figure it all out, and now we're just going across the nation, and we're partnering up with badass agents everywhere. Again, if you want more information on partnering with us or whatever, just shoot me an email, jackson@theyoutubeagents.com. And look at that, Dallas. We got Darius over in Dallas, headed to another closing straight from YouTube. Darius has been one who just grinded, man. 6-7 months now, grinding in Dallas, putting up tons of videos and having a lot of success. It isn't easy. There's a lot of work to it, but it is literally life-changing. Life-changing. I started this like probably 16, 17 months now ago, and the first 6-7 months I had no idea what I was doing. There was nobody teaching this, and I had to figure it all out. And now look at, I moved to wherever I wanted. I'm starting channels all across the nation. Portland's probably going to do 50 million in sales. Idaho's probably going to do like 60 million in sales. It's crazy. So I know exactly how to grow these things. I teach it. Bootcamp coming up, or if you want to partner. Any questions you have, please, come on, guys. Open up any freaking questions you got. I love this, Robert. How's the vlogging going in the Longhorn State? Texas is huge. Holy Cheetos. So, again, for all you guys who are just showing up, and I got this giant Band-Aid, I had a little red spot. My wife was freaking out, wanted me to go get it checked. So, see if it was like cancerous or whatever. That's why it's on there. Vlogging in Texas. Now, I'm going to just give you my playbook. I hold nothing back, as many of you know. I give everything away for free. Here's exactly how I do. I just went to Bozeman, Montana, Reno, Nevada, and now Houston, Texas is where I'm currently residing. I went out to every major city of suburb of Houston, Texas, and I vlogged it. It took me weeks, me and my business partner. So I went to Woodlands, I went to Spring, Cypress, Tomball, Katy, Sugarland, Friendswood, Pearland, Humble, Atascocita, the Heights, the Galleria, Westview, all these ginormous city suburbs. Half these cities or suburbs are bigger than the towns I grew up in, like the entire state. It's crazy. So it's huge. It's taken forever, but that's why I know I will win at the end of the day. The other thing is I'm posting these videos, and I'm only getting 3 views, 6 views, 8 views. But I'm going in, I'm tweaking thumbnails, maybe titles, but at the same time, I'm just being patient. I know that Houston, Texas is ginormous. So you guys who are in bigger city states, it's so much harder. And it's not competitive in the real estate standpoint. It's just competitive that Houston, Texas has so many videos about it, So there's 50 or 100 million videos with Houston, Texas in there. So the competition is through the roof. But I know doing enough of these, even if it's very competitive, I will continue to just do all those vlogs of every city and suburb, and then I can do my talking head style videos, and my editor drops all that B-roll in. So as soon as I cover the vlogs of every single city and suburb of Houston, I'm good to go. Now I can shoot all these style videos just talking head, and my editor's dropping that B-roll in every single time. So my number one goal when I start these YouTube channels is I'd go out and do these huge vlogs. They're anywhere from 18 to 25 minutes long. We cover everything, and then I've always got that B-roll, that footage to drop in. And so, yeah, it's been taking me quite a while to get some views or subscribers, so is what it is. Haven't had to reach out yet. It's been 5 or 7 days maybe. Takes some time. Even me doing it. I do know the smaller markets. That Bozeman, Montana one's probably going to go a hell of a lot quicker. North Idaho is quicker. So you and your smaller markets, hey, you got a leg up. It's a lot easier. Trust me, I've grown them in many different markets and the smaller ones. But at the end of the day, these bigger markets, man, there's so many people moving here and so much going on. Once you break through, I'll just be steady, and I'll just continue to drop my videos. And over time, I know my view times and everything will help me to rank my videos up there. So lots and lots and lots of videos coming out all over the nation. Philly area living. Besides the pros and cons, what are the other topics you should cover that will drive the most views over time? I'll go over a couple of these, but I have done a ton of videos on which videos to do, top 5 videos to do. At the end of the day, the videos that you really need to cover is what it's like to live in your city. I want to know, and that's the thing. People go frantic, and I always get this, Jackson, I just don't know what to say, and I don't know what to do with these videos. It's like, you got to stop. I was shooting videos the other day here in my studio in Houston. I've been here for 3 weeks. I'm shooting anywhere from 25 minutes to 32-minute long videos, and I've lived here for 3 weeks. So I'm driving around these cities, and I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm telling you what I like. I'm telling you what I don't like. I'm talking about the pros, the cons of like, and being serious. Like the freaking bugs here are crazy. It's hot as shit. Like it's not, and I'm honest about it, open. I know people are moving here regardless. My video isn't going to be like make them deter, you know. And if it does, great, they'll like me even more. But you need to go out and vlog. You need to go show these people. If I'm searching Philly, you know, Philadelphia living, I want to know. Okay, I got 3 kids, a wife. You know, I want to be in safe school districts. I like to be, you know, where it's not like just total cookie cutter construction. I like a little bit of like, you know, bigger homes maybe, and a little bit bigger lots, maybe older style neighborhood, really fun neighborhoods where a lot of the people are out and active. And you might be thinking, oh, I know an area just like that in the Irvington area of Philadelphia. So that's what you need to do, is go out to that Irvington area and be like, this is where the families go who, you know, 2, 3 kids, a little bit bigger homes, move up home buyers, really top end schools. Got all the shops, restaurants, bars over here, you know, golf course here. It's really fun. I love going here. So you really need to be doing a lot of videos on what it's like to live there and things I need to know about Philly before I move. Top neighborhoods, top suburbs, you know, things I would never have known about Philly. Top 10 things you need to know before moving to Philly. Just got to get creative and shoot. And obviously I've got multiple channels everywhere. You can see lots and lots of examples, but make sure you go through the YouTube agent, you know, this channel right here. I've got tons of videos on what videos to shoot and how to shoot them. I'm telling you, you get freaking messages anywhere. I just got a Facebook message from someone moving here, or not here, to Portland. That's crazy. Yeah, they'll reach out to you anywhere. Sweet. Any other questions out there for me? I noticed your videos are longer, which is a good thing. 20 plus minutes. Yeah, I'm trying to go as long as possible. And what I've learned, Darius, is the longer, obviously, I've taught this since day one. The longer you keep people on the platform, the better it is, and the more views. So I started popping 17, 18, 19-minute video, 20-minute videos in North Idaho. And I was getting like hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of views. Some of those already have 15,000, 20,000 views in 3 months. And I'm keeping them on there for 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. So I'm being really open and honest about things. And so the longer you do these videos and you can keep people, as long as they're good, then it starts placing your videos out there more and more. Its goal is advertising. In fact, if anybody's seen that Social Dilemma show on Netflix, like, advertising makes the world go around. And so these platforms have one goal on their mind: keep people on the platform as long as humanly possible. They track every single movement you ever make digitally. And it's almost creepy to a sense. But when I talk about stay to the game, don't worry about your views, don't worry about your subscribers, just keep doing your keyword research, keep pumping out those videos, make them longer, be honest, tell stories. That's how you get those average view times up. And that's when you start getting your video placed in front of, like when they pop up to their screen, you know what YouTube's doing? It's going, okay, this person's been talking about Dallas, Texas, typing stuff in and searching. We're just going to go place this video right in front of their face. And it's Darius's videos, 9 things you must know before moving to Dallas. Like, okay, I've been thinking about moving to Dallas, like 9 things. It's crazy, and it's all psychological. And these algorithms and platforms are scary what they're doing. And so the more videos you can put out covering keywords of your city, suburbs, and making and doing longer videos, it's just going to start placing your video all over the place so that it can keep people on its platform longer and feed advertisements to them. So yes, that is why I go long. I've been my videos, I might have a couple under 10 minutes, like maybe 8 or 9. That's going to be super, super rare. I don't know if I do for Houston. But they're all going to be 15, 18, 25, 30 minutes long. I did a pros and cons video. I've lived here for 4 weeks, and I did a pros and cons video that's like 30 minutes because I'm open and honest. And everybody's trying to sugarcoat everything. That's what, when I coach agents and have consultations, I'll look at their videos and everything is perfect. I mean, there's nothing wrong ever with their cities, their neighborhoods. Everything is cute. Everything is perfect. And that's just bullshit. Like, at the end of the day, I'm trying to just find somebody I can trust. And when they're like, moving out to Katy, Texas, out to the west side, I drove out there with my wife. There's really nothing wrong with it. I could definitely live out there, but the problem is, you do have the top school districts. You got incredible shopping, but when we drove out there, we were out there. Like, I had no idea how freaking far out west Katy was, and it just isolates itself out there. So you have Cinco Ranch and these incredible communities and top school districts and the energy corridor. So I get it why people are out there, but we were like, we like being close to Galveston. We like the trees. We like, a little bit more like nostalgia neighborhoods. Out there, you're just like flat. That's it. You're an hour from everything. And so that's my really one knock on Katy. Now, you might be working out the energy corridor, or you might want those top schools, or you might just really want that flat, easy neighborhoods. Like, hey, you'll have no problem there. But I'm telling you right now, you get out to Katy, you're out there. The other cool thing about Katy, you're closest to San Antonio and everything. But I was really freaking honest about, some of these different areas of living. And if I can move here 3-4 weeks ago and talk for 30 minutes about pros and cons, and you've lived in your area for 20, 30 years, and you give me 4 minutes, 3 minutes, it's BS. You're just not being open and honest. So it's tough for me to like trust you and want to work with you. Trip, yeah, smart. Californians escaping to Texas. Californians are escaping to everywhere. That's a ton of our business for the North Idaho channel is Californians, and I know Montana is going to be like that. The Bozeman channel we're about to rip off here this week. But there's a mass exodus across the entire United States. It's not just California. There's a lot of people leaving out of North Idaho because it's getting too crowded. When I grew up there was nobody there. It was a tiny-ass little town, and we loved it, and now everybody's moving there. So they're all moving to different areas too. But there's people moving and shaking everywhere in the entire world right now. Guys, I'm telling you, you do not have a better opportunity in your entire life to get business from YouTube than right now. There are more people fleeing because of rioting, or just I can work wherever the hell. Just like me, I moved to Houston, Texas because I can work wherever I want. And why would I pay $400,000 for my little tiny ass townhouse when I got a 4,000 square foot house on a country club with a pool in the backyard for $300,000? Like, it makes no sense. So everybody's moving and shaking right now, and guess where they're living? YouTube. They are just like, and even the riots in Portland, Oregon, where I was living, you would think it's like terrible for business and for views. Holy shit, we are up 47% on views, and you're talking a channel that gets 40, 50,000 views a month. So like, you're talking an extra 20,000 views. And that's the thing, a couple things, and I'm kind of getting long-winded here, but you have to realize that maybe there's another competitor in your market doing videos, and I just was working with someone who teamed up with us and comparing themselves to other channels and views and subscribers, and I've only been this and that, and I get it. Like, it's frustrating. You want to just grow and explode on YouTube, but it ain't that easy. You got to put in the work, and there could be a lot of factors to why someone else is growing and you're not, and it's majority of it, if you're doing your SEO correctly, the way we teach it, it's a you problem. Your videos aren't that good. The editing really looks sloppy. You're not being truthful. It's very awkward, and so people aren't watching it. You got to get comfortable. You got to just continue to do more and more videos. But even the riots in Portland and such a shit show over there right now that like everybody is searching Portland, Oregon. Well, what's happening? Our videos are being placed right after. We had a 47% increase in views. I was just telling Jesse this, and since I moved here, I actually took a break. I haven't posted a video there in like 20 days. And our channel is growing at an excessive rate. So people uplifting and moving all over the country. I can work wherever I want. Hey, I've always liked going to Whitefish, Montana. I think now I'm going to make the move. Or, I've been thinking about Minnesota. I got family there moving back. I'm just going to go. I can work wherever I want. Businesses are starting to obviously allude to working remotely. We teach this shit better than anybody on planet Earth. So do what we say. Hey, we got a boot camp coming up this Sunday. I already put it in the comments. I'll put it again. I'm telling you, you follow that boot camp. It's right there in the comments. This Sunday, you follow everything we do, just like Darius. He's going to a closing today from YouTube. It's all there. Everything you need. We're also looking to partner, like I've said and mentioned many times, at EXP, you join us, and then we help you. We get in your back pocket. The only thing I want to do is make you explode on YouTube because, hey, it helps us all. So you can always reach out, email me, and we can set up calls on that. Enjoy Long Beach. How do you address the bad parts of town, or do you just avoid them? So that is a good question, and I kind of just went on that whole rant of the bad parts. I do, top 5, top 10 worst neighborhoods. And usually what I do is just not talk about, and I always open up with anytime, because it's not steering. Hey, I'm getting this information from niche.com, also redfin.com. This is all FBI data. This is not my data. I'm not steering in any way. I just want to take public information and tell you about it. But I also want to talk about these areas and what you see there, because some of the top 5, 10 worst neighborhoods could be ones, honestly, that are really on the rise, and you're starting to see a lot of people move and relocate to, because of they're a little bit more affordable, but they're gentrifying. So I talk about, but I'm not going to sit there and just destroy my hometown, but you got to be honest about things. You'll get more business from this by being just open and honest and being yourself and telling the good, the bad, the ugly, than you will sugarcoating everything. Like I said at the beginning, having a 4 or 5 minute video about you telling me how great everything is, I'm just kind of like, I really want to start, eliminating sections. I really want to start, eliminating other agents. I want to find somebody I know, I trust, and I vibe with. So I would just address, if it's like straight up like gang streets, just broke down, 8 Mile, whatever. I don't even know if that is bad, whatever. Listen to me, I'm all G'd up. I just don't know, you're probably not going to talk about those, but the other part of that is, to be honest, we showcase the best areas. Like, I'm only like in Houston, I'm showcasing the top master plan communities, high-end luxury homes, West U, River Oaks, and all the major city suburbs, and showing you kind of the best areas. Hey, why not? We want to work with, more, better client. We work with clients all, of all different price ranges. And I don't close any real estate. But we tend to kind of show the nicer areas. A lot of people are moving and relocating, and it's a lot of people that are, I just turned 36. It's kind of our age. We've already lived in a couple homes. We got families. We're at the high end of our jobs. We're making more money, and we're looking to buy that bigger home. That's what we're showcasing. So, we kind of do that happy mix of like your move up home buyer, really safe neighborhoods, probably a little bit more expensive than your entry level stuff. I'm trying to decide, and I love these questions. I love how they're just all over the place. This is what I'm here for. So ask me literally anything that you have. So I'm trying to decide whether to get a $450 16mm lens for my Canon mirrorless and a $400 gimbal versus the GoPro Max 360 or Hero 8. What do you recommend? I 1000% recommend, there's actually a Hero 9 Black coming out. Don't get the Max. I think the Max, if I were to do it again, I wouldn't buy it. It doesn't do anything special. I just did a video on the Hero 8 versus the Max, so you can watch it. I think the Max is just, it's a waste of money for us, for real estate professionals or business professionals. Because there's nothing that it does. In fact, it does less than the Hero 8s. I only shoot the Hero 7s still. I still got Old Faithful. I have 2 Hero 7 Blacks. That's what I started with. I created vlogging for real estate. There was no vlogging equipment. I had to make it, and that's still what I take. I took it to Reno. I took it to Nevada. I took it to Texas, California. Like everywhere I've been, I just shoot with the Hero 7 Black. You can shoot in 4K. It's got extra wide. The Max, only shoots up to 1080, and the microphones on it are way better when they're working right. I've had so many videos where the microphone switches because there's 6 of them, and all of a sudden I'm talking and it just switches me out because it hears something behind the camera, and now you can't hear me talk. It's really for those people who like doing like insane 360 vlogs and all that, but it's even kind of losing its muster. Do not get that. I would go, the new Hero 9 Black is coming out, and if you don't want to spend extra money, I would go to Costco right now. I think it's $200 something and get the Hero 8, get a gimbal, get a Rode Video Micro. It's all you'll need the rest of your career. I will continue to use these Hero 7 Blacks until they just completely die. So the GoPro is the greatest. Now these Canons are amazing. I just got this Canon EOS RP. I've been shooting with it. Doing this more studio style. just wanted to step up my game. I've shot over 1,000 videos, and it was time for me to really make that cool studio style videos. And I have been vlogging with this. I've been hooking up my vlogging camera with it and starting to vlog with it. They're a little bit more temperamental, but honestly, you get a GoPro, you're good to go. You don't need no gimbals. You don't need anything. Cheapy little $20 tripod. Get a Rode Video Micro microphone. I don't know where right here. One of these little with the wind jam. Make sure you get that wind jammer. You're set up. That's the shit. Again, guys, a bunch of you out there, ask me any questions you have. Smash that like button. It helps me out, helps me grow. It makes me want to come back and teach you guys everything 100% free. Again, I've got a boot camp coming up Sunday, and it's going to teach you guys how Jesse and I are going to make $1 million each. That's our goal from these YouTube channels, 100% free. It's 1,000% doable from our training. We don't leave anything out. We don't teach you Facebook and Instagram and all that other shit. Like, if you just want to dominate in a space where everybody is living right now more than ever, that's what we teach in the boot camp coming up Sunday. We're also, looking to partner with people all across the nation. So if you just want our help, you want to grow and ride with us, make sure you shoot me an email, whatever you got. Okay, let's keep rolling. More questions. How many packs of brick wallpaper did take you to cover your wall? That's sweet. Yeah, so this is the new studio behind me. It was actually, I bought 2 of them on Amazon. 2 rolls, and I only needed a little bit of, I think I went through 2 rolls, just about. I had a little bit extra. As you can see, it's not like the best. I have these little lines on the sides and stuff over there, right there. But that's not in my camera view. And I put up 1/2-inch styrofoam up against the wall. I screwed that so the sound barrier, and I just wallpapered it. There's wrinkles in it, but you can't tell. Man, when I get the box light going, and I have another light behind me, and I get that Canon, the only thing I want to do is cover that. Where is it at? There, that cord right there. Just want to cover that up. It was like $30. I did a whole video on how I built this studio too. So, Darius, you can watch that. But I think it was 2 packs, and on video it looks sweet. It actually looks real. So that stuff is legit. And you don't need to put the soundboard up, I found, but I think it helps a little bit. But you'd probably be able to get away with it. Did you and Jesse both move from Oregon? Yes. So I am in Houston, Texas now, and he is moving. He's currently driving to Phoenix, Arizona. So we're starting a new channel in Phoenix as well and building a new team. It was just time. I love moving around. And it's just time to move. It's crazy to me. Like, I have to pinch myself that 16 months ago I couldn't get a real estate deal to save my ass, and now I can work wherever I want, and I'm closing deals in like 6 different states, and I don't do any real estate. I'm the shittiest realtor on planet Earth, but I've also learned to leverage, and that's one thing you guys need to do too, as well as you can't do all this and real estate. Working yourself and leveraging yourself out, that's what Jesse's the mastermind about as well. And that's actually what we teach in this boot camp, is how to leverage and how to delegate. We have teams all across the nation just selling these and closing these deals for us. So it allows us to continue to scale and grow. Okay. I got some wackadoodle on here with a weird name saying I scammed him. I don't know who that is. Don't worry about them, guys. That's what it's funny. I was in Reno, I think, and the guy that our partner there in Reno was asking me about the comments and the haters, and do I ever get any? And I've had a bunch of agents on here ask, hey, I got a bad comment on my. There is nobody, no realtor on planet Earth who's had more hate than me. Man, I get beat up on these YouTube channels, but I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, how many home sales and how many people you actually help and change their life because they're making the biggest decision in their life. Stay true to who you are. You're helping a lot of people. And so, you get these jackwagons up here like this guy. I scammed him, and he was close to, I don't even know who this is. I'd never scam anybody, but at the end of the day, I know I help a lot of agents and I help a lot of people move and relocate their needs. So we'll let them be. Okay, what about the 360 capabilities? Trip says, yes, the 360 capabilities, like we talked about on the Macs, they're cool. But I'm telling you, if you're not a proficient editor right now, you're going to be stuck. What you have to do is take that 360 footage and you have to get it into the GoPro player. You have to export that footage as equirectangular footage. Then you have to drag that into your editor. Before you do anything, you have to change the entire functionality of your editor from 1080 editing to 360 equirectangular editing. Once you do that, then you have to like split the windows and you have to get the XY axis just right, and then you can go in and edit. It's a lot. I started shooting those videos thinking it was going to be amazing. They've kind of been duds, so it was actually way too much work. They're kind of cool, but at I was talking about this the other day too. It's not as personable. Like, I love sitting there watching, Darius living in Dallas talking. Like, I see his freaking face. I get to hear him. I get to feel like. And the one thing about the 360 stuff is it just takes you out of it. Again, this is not about like the videos and how cool they are. I'm dying for information about your city and your suburb, and I just want to I just need somebody I can trust. Guys, I've done 2 real estate sales in my life. I don't know real estate. And that's why I tell people, you don't want me negotiating. You want Jesse, or you want Connor Hammonds, or you want these other guys that we team up with. They're the top-notch realtors. I'm not. I'm doing my passion, but I'm able to, have over 1,500 reach outs in 5 different states because I'm just that person they can trust, right? So I'm just somebody that I'm dying to move there. I need to talk to somebody. And once you get that in your head, then you start making those better videos with a cell phone. I vlogged yesterday with a cell phone. I was walking my kid. My wife was at an appointment. I was in a cool neighborhood, and I made an entire vlog on my cell phone. It's going to work just fine. It's not the camera. It's not anything. They just need somebody they can talk to. So 360 capabilities are cool. Again, I think they're for videographers and serious vloggers. But if you're just trying to grow, a business YouTube channel, you don't need it. I would save the money because they're $600, and I would just go with the GoPro Hero 7, 8, or 9 Black. Got the Rode Wireless Go. It's killer. Oh, I want to look into that. That would be cool. I didn't know there was a wireless one. I got this one a long time ago. Really long time ago, and it works awesome. In fact, I even put this. The cool thing is, when I'm in my studio, I actually have the Canon camera going, and then I put this microphone out of the scene, but I plug it into the audio port here with a long cord right here, a long 3.5 millimeter cord, and I have, I redneck everything. I have this stand here, and I just kind of tape my microphone to it. And so my microphone is sitting right under here, but you can't see it. I cut it out of the screen just enough, and it makes incredible audio. And then when I'm vlogging, I can take this off my GoPro and just slide it right onto my Canon, and I got that. So this Rode Video Micro has done 1,000 videos. I love the Rode Video Micro microphone. Bought the course, great structure, releasing my first video tomorrow. There we go, another course goer. And again, we've had some incredible, the courses, it's all there, everything, but it's a lot of work, as you probably saw, but follow it, do exactly what we teach in there. You can go to any one of the channels we've built, and you can see that I'm duplicating and doing everything I teach in that course 100%, and you'll have success. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be in 2 weeks, it could take 2 months. But just like, so many others who have just kept fighting and kept getting their videos and kept getting better, they get those calls and it just changes everything for you. So, it's just awesome. Appreciate the shout out on the course. Again, anybody new out there, my name is Jackson Wilkie with the YouTube Agents. I teach everything about growing and exploding your business on YouTube. So I absolutely love YouTube. I give everything away for free on this channel. If you are new, I have hundreds of videos teaching you how to grow your YouTube channel, 1,000% free. Make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. In the comment section, we do have our boot camp coming up Sunday. If you can't make that, we have courses and everything else. So, all right, let's keep going. Okay, living in Boston. I am planning to move from Boston to Phoenix in the next 6 months once COVID settles. Do you recommend to focus on channel based in Boston or wait till I move? I think you do both. honestly, if you, it takes some work. But if you know Boston and you're from there and you know all these cities, like shoot a channel there and get it going. And once you move to Phoenix, you can just have a team closing your deals for you and you collect your referrals. We're doing it everywhere. I would 1,000% just do it. If you have the time and you can do it, I tell you what, right now, you'll be very happy that you did. And it's something you can get up and running and then just, keep shooting a video weekly and do it. So I would say do both if you have the time. If not, wait till you get to Phoenix. Jesse, my business partner, just moved to Phoenix too. Reach out to us and we can chat with you about hooking up, and teaming up in Phoenix. What kind of volume were you guys doing when you decided to depart Portland? We're going to do, Jesse just showed me the other day, we're going to do over $40 million in a 12-month calendar year of when this thing took off. So just over $40 million in sales in Portland on our YouTube channel, and it is still booming. We have 2 agents there working full-time and a third coming, like a showing agent. They put 6 deals in escrow, and that's one of the most competitive markets. 10 offers on houses on Sunday alone just from YouTube. So crazy amounts of units. We had a really slow opening quarter for some reason. January, February, it was like, I think it was like the whole COVID. Like I know that was kind of pre-COVID, but it was just really slow. I don't know what it was. And then the first 2 weeks of COVID, like we had like 4 or 5 deals fall out. And about 3 weeks after the initial COVID hit, it exploded. Like everybody, like our channel exploded, all that. So right now, we'll be doing just over 40 million from our Portland channel. I think the North Idaho channel, year to date, will probably do more than that. They're averaging 15 plus reach outs a day. That one's quite a bit more. Seattle is probably, I think we've had five deals closed, but that's a way higher price point. So that's what I've learned. The way higher price points where people aren't moving as much, there's more rental action there, but we're still closing deals for sure. But yeah, the Portland one is definitely the main one. I'm really excited for Houston. There's more people moving here to Texas than anywhere. So, or Florida's number one, I think. Florida, Phoenix, Texas here. Okay. Shake my head. Darius is... You guys are probably all seeing this chat going, I don't know who these people are chatting it up, but whatever. Gotta love them. Thanks, Jackson. That sounds like way too much work. I'm a videographer, editor, and work with a few agents, but I'd like to get some commissions. So should I get a real estate license? Yeah, totally. And it's 1,000% doable. I just want you to know, Trip, like you got to be committed. There's a lot of real estate agents in this on this channel listening right now. So it's not just get your license and like you really gotta make sure that you're finding the right partner. But yes, I think what you would do, Trip, is get licensed. And you may not even have to get licensed, but you could partner up with an agent who like wants YouTube, but doesn't have the video skills and the editing skills and all that, but wants to close, like is a badass real estate agent. Like Jesse, my business partner, he can close deals. Like he can close freaking real estate deals. He'll win offers. I mean, he is crazy smart with that. The whole video thing and doing all that, it's just not his passion. He doesn't like the editing. He doesn't like the shooting and getting all that information out of Jesse, takes someone like me. I'm just born for video. I know what to say. I know how to talk on video. I know how to get these things out of people who kind of get stuck when the camera comes on. And so Jesse's strengths are real estate and closing deals and growing massive businesses and revenue streams. And my strengths are obviously, YouTube and marketing and blowing these things up. So yeah, I would find some kind of partnership, or reach out to me, Trip, too. We can have a separate conversation on kind of what I do. So. After you publish a video, can you go back and edit the SEO to improve it? as well as thumbnails. Absolutely, and I am constantly doing this. This is something that, I've tested hundreds of thumbnails, and that's why I know exactly which ones work. And that's what we teach in the boot camp coming up this weekend is the 3 or 4 different styles of thumbnails that I just know get clicked. I mean, they really, really get clicked a lot. I go back and I clean up so many thumbnails. That's what I'm always doing. I'm tweaking them. I released a video in Houston, and one of the videos I tweaked the thumbnail 3 times. I just didn't like it. I was going to the mobile and checking it, and it was getting kind of lower click-through rates, so I'm tweaking. And SEO is, you damn right you can. You can go in there and you can definitely change that SEO, and you should. If you have a video up there, don't get rid of it. Change some SEO, make it relevant to the video, and let it roll. So you can always go back in and edit. I'm always doing it constantly. Yeah, living in Oakland, depending on where he is, Tripp may need a license to get paid on deals. Definitely. I agree with you on that. And I am licensed. I don't pay MLS dues or anything like that, but I keep my license. In fact, I just did my 2-year CEO, whatever you call that. I'm so bad at real estate. The continuing education, that's what it is. So I just did it. So I'm just on my 2nd year of real estate right now, and having, bringing this much business in. It's crazy to me how much business I'm bringing into all these agents, and they love it. Like real estate agents who worked on traditional teams and cold called and door knocked and did all these open houses and, bugged people and Facebook leads and just crap. And then now they're just answering happy phone calls and closing deals. They are loving it. So I am licensed, and I keep my Oregon real estate license for referrals. Maybe you can work a deal to where you're a paid, marketer for a real estate agent too. So. TubeBuddy changed the SEO on the tag section. Can you go over the search function right under the tag section? So I haven't even looked at this yet, Darius. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. All the videos I've done lately, I haven't seen anything different. So I guess I'd have to go look at it. But I'll learn it. Me and you can jump on a call together, man, and maybe go through it, because I'm not quite sure what you're talking about on there. And I'm still using TubeBuddy traditional, the way that I've always done it and learned it, and just trying to find those keywords. Especially Houston, it's so competitive, man. It is hard to find one that's going to give me a good rank. So I'm really kind of tweaking things, but at the same point, like I've taught in my course and in my boot camps, even if it tells me that I've got a really crappy chance to rank for it, I am going to look at that optimization, and if it's in the yellow or green, I'm going to go for it and just let it ride. And then I'm going to do some other little home runs where I can get those views. But I know those big search topics, like the pros and cons of Houston, there's so many videos on it, but I just want to do it, and I think I can do mine better than others, so I'm going to do it anyways. So definitely need to jump in and see what you're talking about there. All right, guys. Any other questions, comments? Oh, it's the new feature added to see what terms are driving the traffic to existing videos. So for that, I actually, which I think you already know, but I go to my traffic source to see which, but I didn't know that TubeBuddy added that. I'm going to have to mess around with that and see. Maybe I'll jump into that and look at and see, and then I'll do a video on it. But I've always, in fact, I was just doing it before this. I had my channel up, and I'm in my studio or my analytics, and I was seeing what was driving the traffic. I added 3 new channel keywords to my YouTube channel that I didn't even think about as huge drivers to my Houston channel. So I always go to analytics, traffic source, and see how I'm getting discovered, or see which keywords are being typed in and how they're finding my videos. And yeah, like I said, I found 3 new channel keywords that I didn't even have on there, were some of my top ones. So now they're added to my channel, and I also know which videos to be shooting. So yeah, I just don't understand it right now. We'll go through it. Thanks. We'll share how things go living in Oakland. Perfect. This is a community of badass real estate YouTubers. So come on every time. Share your wins. Let us know what's working, what's not, so we all can grow. Hey, we do have a free Facebook group too. Anybody wants to join that? A bunch of YouTubers in there growing, getting help. Just the YouTube Agents free Facebook group. Go check that out. Again, guys, first and foremost, we're looking to partner up with people who are interested in partnering with the YouTube Agents so we can help you grow your YouTube channel. Any information or more information, I would say, on that is right here. Jesse at realagentnow.com. You can hit Jesse. First and then second of all, if you guys go into YouTube right after this, we type in the CloudBased Real Estate Brokerage. That's Jesse's channel. He's been interviewing some of the nation's top real estate agents and marketers. It's absolutely crazy. If you want to learn how to grow your business, dominate real estate, the CloudBased Real Estate Brokerage is his YouTube channel, interviewing some of the top agents, and you get to hear Jesse's crazy mind when it comes to building businesses too. Lots of great interviews and lots of videos. He teaches on how to grow your real estate business or just your business. So go subscribe to his channel. We're looking to partner up with anybody. There's our emails down at the bottom there or in the screen. Hit either one of us up with any question that you have. I don't care. We have a boot camp this Sunday. If you guys have been looking, few slots left. Make sure you guys come join us if you want more information on growing your YouTube channel. 3 days, pretty intense, and just love this stuff, guys. I freaking love it. Changed my life. It can change yours. I give it all away for free on this channel, as all of you know. But if that's ever too much, you can reach out to me, or you go to the YouTubeagents.com and get all of our services, whatever you need. I'm here for you. So thank you, Jackson. Always giving yourself. You've obviously realized what so many don't. Give and you will get everything you wanted. Yep, that's how I started this whole thing. I did it all for free, and then people asked if I had a course. It was a little more, hey, you have so many videos. Can you just put it into one? So I built a course, and some people had amazing success. Some people were like, holy shit, Jackson, this is so much work. Do you have something that does it for me? I didn't. So that's how our whole video social agency came about. We partnered with some badasses, and yeah, we do everything. We will send you your titles. You just shoot a video. We will edit it, upload it, titles, tags, descriptions, metadata, thumbnails, scheduling, you name it, everything else. It's the only one-stop shop for YouTube on planet Earth. It works for any business. We have a jet brokerage, a golf company. It works for anything. So, yep, we're here for you. Love all these questions today. Thanks, everybody, for showing up and dominating here on YouTube. So, until our next video, guys, make sure you tap that subscribe button, the like button, share my videos, do what you got to do. I appreciate all of you. Have a great Tuesday.